Hi, it is Monday, honey. It's Monday. Monday motivation, Monday mood, Monday vibes, Monday mantra. But honey, it's Men Monday. What did I say? It's Men Monday. And here you're here with your girl, Tiffany S. Carter, honey, where real conversations are happening. And you're absolutely a part of the conversation. And I'm so glad. Now, before we get this party started, I need you to go on and go to YouTube because that's where I'm gonna be streaming from in the future. So get used to seeing me on YouTube. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like the one tonight. If you like the content that's coming to this channel, just go on and like the button and share it with a friend. You never know who you motivate. You never know who inspire. But this platform are built for people with amazing stories. I believe everyone has a story, but it's up to you to decide what that story is going to be. And that's my guest tonight. I have two gentlemen that have served our country. Thank you for your service. But they are in music, they are entrepreneurs, and they are here on Tiffany Talks to share their story about not only being in the field, but being a team player on the field and off the field. But it seems like they have so many talents. I'm not going to bore you no more. But first, some announcements here. Wednesday, it's my birthday, y'all, on Tiffany Talks. I know who know me. They was like, it's not your birthday, girl. It is my birthday on Tiffany Talks. So I am going to highlight some of our most awesome guests, talk about what's been going on in Tiffany Talks for 1 year, and I can't wait to celebrate it with you on Wednesday. Also, you saw it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. These shows are dedicated to my late Grandma Rosa Carter. She was a breast cancer survivor and she succumbed to that. But she's still a survivor and a fighter in my book. So we need guests. We want to hear your story. I want to hear everybody's story. But if you want to be on this platform, just DM for more. But without further ado, like I said, it is Men Monday. I am so happy when I interview so many men. I get so many women guests, but we didn't forget about y'all. And tonight's guest, first and foremost, hold on one second. I want to tell you there they are musicians, like I said, they are veterans, they are entrepreneurs, they're men who are on the move. Their production company, For You Productions, they're independent artists, songwriters. I'm just excited to hear their story, how they even came from being veterans into the music industry. And I'm so excited to feature them as guests. But without further ado, I welcome to the platform Corey Hill and Mr. Raymond Theard.
What's up,
Hi,
Tiffany? What's going on?
how you doing?
Doing great, doing great.
We're doing
It's great to
great.
be here.
Hello and aloha.
Aloha. So tell us
That's
where
right.
you were. Yes, I have friends in Hawaii, so I'm
All right
so
now.
like I'm so excited to hear your stories. But first, starting off, please introduce yourself, Corey Hill. What makes Corey Hill? Where he's from? Where you're at permanently? I mean, where you're at currently? Sorry, and
Okay.
everything, please.
All right. So I am Corey Hill. I am still in the Army at this point in my career. Destined to retire here shortly next year, but I'm a musician. I'm a independent artist um, in here in Champaign, Illinois at this point. And as we really look out, into the future of what Ray and I are trying to do, um, we want to really kind of, just skate the boundaries of what independent artistry means, and really dig into that in a special way because we've been doing this, in one way, shape, or form all our entire lives. So, that's where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. children, what tell us about
Yes.
your family, like, give us something, right? Give us something,
Okay. All
Corey.
right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I have 4 children. I've
Hmm.
been in the military first and foremost for 34 years. I have 4 children, 4 daughters. I'm a girl dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3 adults and 30, 28, 23, and 11. So
Okay.
yeah, so love them to death. They're the stones of my heart. I'm married, um, and just doing my thing.
Doing your thing.
Family, music. The military, trying to balance all of that, and
Right.
it's very difficult to do that. But I'm looking forward to next year as I depart the military, and I'll be able to focus more concretely on the music thing.
Well, definitely, like Miss Sharon Monroe, thank you for your service, sir. Well, you
Yes,
doing a
yes.
lot of things now. Moving to your buddy here, your partner. Now, what you have on here, Mr. Ray T? He said his name ain't Raymond, y'all. He Ray T, honey. For you
That's
productions,
right.
okay? For Ray T. Okay, Mr. T, let's go on over
So I am Raymond Theard, Ray T,
here.
and I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I currently live in Hawaii. I retired there from the military, and I can count them 29 years and 27 days. I can give you the minute and the second if you need
Woo!
it. I enjoyed it, but it was time for a change, and I got out. Um, I am currently, as we speak, in New Orleans for disaster relief, working with the Army Corps of Engineers, helping folks
Mm,
get temporary roofs on their homes. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I came from work to come and do this so that we could have fun doing this tonight. I am
awesome.
married. I have 6 kids. One of them passed away a few years ago.
Sorry
I
about
have
that.
14 grandchildren. Okay, so I'm telling my age because obviously my kids like to have kids as well. That's great though. Live and be fruitful. Um,
Yeah.
my wife Pamela is in Hawaii. She just left here to go back to Hawaii, um, and all is well. I met Corey during the first Gulf War, and I heard that guy sing and practicing with some other guys one day. I was like, wow. And I've been stuck on his voice for all of those years, waiting for us to be able to share his voice with other folks. And that's where we're at. That's how we're doing
Oh, I see him by that piano. I'm gonna ask for a sample. You should have known. I'll
you,
be
you
like,
you you probably shouldn't do
okay, I won't
that.
do it. But you can do whatever on Tiffany Talks. If you want to give us a little sample, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because if
so
I can
so
play the
that's
piano,
that's Ray's realm. I'm a very, very novice, very, very novice individual at the keys right now. I'm just learning. It's one of the things that's on my bucket list, to be able to sing and to accompany my singing by playing my own music. That's something that I
mm-hmm,
desire to do in life. So, you're never too old to
mm-mm,
to pick up something and to do it.
mm-hmm.
The dream never fades.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you too, Ray, for your service as Sharon
now. You're welcome.
Monroe. And Jenny Dean says we can't wait to hear more from Corey Hill. I'm trying to hear something, Jenny. Jenny, I'm trying to hear something now. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying
we
to get
go
us there to the
we're gonna
promised
take
land.
care of that. We're gonna take care of that. Got a lot of music in the can for y'all. We're gonna introduce it incrementally, and give the people what they want.
Absolutely. So we have a question. It says, because that is an interesting question. How have you been able to continue to make the music together, especially since you stay apart in different areas of the world? So how does that even work?
Man, that's a beautiful question, Cheryl, and thank you so much for asking. So Ray and I have been friends since the early '90s, right? And like he said, we met during Desert Shield, Desert Storm, and we formed a group, and that was the foundation of how our friendship developed and our brotherhood. And over the years, because of military obligations, we actually had a record deal. in the early 90s with Bryant Records and distributed by Issue Band. But unfortunately, that didn't work out, so we had to move on military. So you can't do both at the same time. You just can't, because you're either
Right.
in one or you're in the other. So because of our family obligations, because of our desire to take care of them and move forward in our lives, we kept the dream alive by, we were in a couple of bands together, For You, Diversity, and after that we kind of took a small hiatus, and that's when I think both of us had kind of disillusioned with the whole process of trying to, provide for our families and do the music thing. Again, you can't balance them both. So we kind of fell off a little bit and did the kind of, really focused on the military and really thrived in that. Both of us have. And but my man Ray, my brother, man, I love him to death. He stayed on me, here as of late, and he actually put out some records himself, and I saw how well those were doing, and the fun that he was having doing those, and we did, and he just kept talking to me and pulling me in, and I finally said, okay, hey, all right, let's do it, man, let's do it. So that's when we recorded Lay Your Head on My Shoulder, and here we are. Again, that connection has already maintained. We've maintained that connection, that brotherhood throughout all of those, 30 plus years, but finally, because of the independent side of how music, how we're able to operate in the musical space nowadays, it's more easy to be separated, and do things digitally and put these things together, through digital distribution and make it happen. So that's what we've been able to do.
So, lay your head on my shoulder. What motivated that song?
Okay, so first and foremost, I have to give credit where credit is due. My man Ray wrote that song, right? And but I know him, I know his character, and I feel like I can speak for him in this regard. That record to me symbolizes a couple of things: love, friendship, and a desire to be the best you can be, to support your significant other, your friend, your partner, whoever it is, to be able to just say, hey, if things aren't going well right now, or if something is bothering you, or if you're just not feeling good, you got a shoulder that you can lay your head on. So Ray, if you got something else to add to that, my friend, please feel free to jump in.
Please, Ray.
For sure. I'll try to answer both of those questions. First, starting with the song, I got to give a lot of props to my wife for 33 years now, which means we've been through just about everything you can possibly go through in life, and sometimes it gets really tough, and we just got to take a breather and forget about all the nonsense and just say, just take a breather, and believe it or not, one night I was sitting on the beach while we were in a cabin one night, sitting there thinking about some things over the last couple of years, and that song just came to me. I was like, how can I put this into music? And I swear all of the lyrics came to me in about 5 minutes. I pulled out my phone and I jotted it down in my voice memo, and there it was. The next day I went back and put the music to it. I sent it to Corey. Said, Corey was somewhere working, traveling. I said, go in the hotel room of your bathroom, wherever you are, and sing these lyrics to what I just tried to do with it and send it back to me. And that happened about an hour later. I was like, yeah, this is it. We got this. To answer the how we still manage to work together question, so the music industry is evolving as we speak. There are a lot of gatekeepers in the music industry, and that's how we were getting in and then getting kicked out. Nobody wanted to talk to us and all those different things. But now, more than ever, there are pros and cons to it. Independent artists can set up their own studios. They can distribute through their own distributors and do all of their own publishing and all those things now for themselves. But that means that millions of people are doing it. So, the bandwidth gets really, really crowded when you're trying to do that. The other part of that is I don't have anything against major labels. Okay, I would have been glad to have been signed to a major label, but I feel so much different independence and liberty now to do what we want to do and get our sound out there the way that we want. And sooner or later, we honestly believe that folks are going to hear us and they're going to like us. and then they're going to love us.
Right. So, Miss Monroe said, what are the challenges of being, you start talking about the challenges, but for new independent artists, what are some other obstacles that you felt like you had to face that you say, hey, let me give this advice to the new artists, the new songwriters, the new singers, because there's so much talent out here right now that it's just exploding. What advice would you give there? Child.
Honestly, to me, the music, writing the music, the lyrics, and putting the music to sound and all that stuff, that's the easier part. What takes up, I will say, 80% of my time is trying to promote us. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's the internet and all of that stuff, but everybody, life is busy. Everybody doesn't have time for it, um, and you have to have thick skin. Some folks are going to tell
Mm-hmm.
you some things that you don't want to hear. But you take that
Right.
as constructive criticism and you go work on that as well. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
that takes up most of our time is promotion and trying to get folks to recognize us. That's been a challenge for me, especially.
So
Absolutely.
what songs, where can we find your music, and where can we find your music at?
So we are now streaming across all major platforms: Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, Tidal. All of those major streaming platforms. We're on there. So all you have to do is go on, Google our names. Um, Ray's music will pop up. My
They all
music
come
will
up.
pop
That's
up.
right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Awesome,
We've
So it's
got
all
awesome.
five
out there.
songs. I've got 5 songs on Spotify, and Corey's new release is on Spotify now, and YouTube and Pandora and all of the DSPs. I also have 3 videos on YouTube right now. So
Okay, okay. What's your YouTube channel?
For You Productions, so you can type in my name or For You Productions, either way.
So we can't get a little sample of this song, Corey. We ain't gonna
Oh
hear a little
yeah.
vocals. Go
Oh
on
yeah.
and go
You can
on and
get that. What?
go on
Oh
and do
man, I was
it.
just waiting for you to ask.
Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you want me to pipe it up for you, you can
Uh,
you can start with an original song. See, that's how you get the crowd. Give them something they
Uh-huh.
know. They come in with
uh-huh.
your original.
Uh-huh.
I know Mr. Ray said, that's how you get them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out. You know what I'm saying? Look, you might have to bust out a little Al Green and transform over. You better go, Corey. This is your
Oh man.
time,
All right, I'm
honey.
okay. I'm gonna
Y'all
give you a
come
little bit of
close.
Joe real quick. A
All
little
right.
bit of Joe real quick.
I'm here for it.
I can't buy you fancy rings or all the expensive things you used to, baby. No trips around the world, no diamonds and pearls to give to you, baby. But what I've got to give is more precious than you'll ever know. Yeah, what's deeper than my feelings is my heart and soul. Yeah, 'cause all that I am is a man in love with you. Yeah, 'cause all that I am is a man whose heart is
Okay.
true and in love with you. All right.
Oh,
All
Woo.
right.
all right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh
You better,
man.
they say you better sing. Sharon Wilkes said, beautifully sung, get it. And
Thank
then
you,
those
thank you, thank you,
hearts.
y'all.
And they saying
Appreciate you,
Brandy Gray,
appreciate you.
Jenny Dean, go Corey. Okay, well, give us your song. Sing a little tidbit of
Okay.
your single. There you go.
All right.
Y'all follow him. See, he just follow him. Follow Ray and Corey.
Lay your head on my shoulder, darling. Give me all of your fears, lady. Lay your head on my shoulders, baby. So you know I'm always here. Don't be afraid of tomorrow, baby. 'Cause you don't have to worry, girl. No. I promise I'll always love you forever and ever. Whoa.
All right.
All
That's what's up,
right.
right? That's a beautiful song. You have a
Thank
beautiful
you.
voice, beautiful talent,
Thank you.
beautiful
Thank you.
talent.
Thank you.
Big salute to you and Ray, Corey Hill and Ray T. I'm looking for your name everywhere because I just believe if you come in contact with somebody and you feel like you destined for greatness, they are too. Period.
All right.
So,
Absolutely.
so is there something that you want to convey to this audience? And Brandy Gray said, "Love this song. Yes, it's a beautiful song, so beautiful. But we know that it was built off of love. It's so much
Yeah.
music that's not built off of love." And you said, you've been with your wife what 33 years. Y'all, we can learn
Yes.
some things, right? All right. And so, Priscilla Everett said, "Loving the voice, loving the voice."
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
before we wrap this up, so let's start with you, Ray. Is there anything that you wanted to convey? And Jenny says, "Sing this time around." Is there,
Jenny, that's coming. That's coming. Shh, shh, shh.
man, now she want me, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, thank you. What we gonna have to now you done messed me up. See, I said this was unscripted. Can we
Mm-hmm.
get can you sing a little bit of this time around? Is it out
Oh
yet?
my gosh. No, it's not out yet. It's
Okay,
not.
well, we'll wait. You can come back. You
Yeah,
can come
yeah.
back
It's
because I know
coming
how
though.
that
I
is.
promise you. I promise you. It's coming.
Miss Monroe said you have a number one hit. Yeah, that was a beautiful song.
Thank you,
Number one hit
Cheryl.
on your
Thank
hand.
you. Thank you,
And then
Cheryl.
Sheila Gray said, "Sing great." And then Jenny D,
Look at
you letting
there.
all the secrets out, Jenny. But you a good friend. Whoever you a good person. You ahead of the game. That's what I'm saying. You need them type of people on your team.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
Sheila Gray, LOL. Brandy said LOL at Sheila Gray. And then Pamela, that's
There
your
go my
wife,
sister. There go my
sister.
sister.
You got it. Yeah, yeah, y'all. Y'all come and give them. That's awesome. I love music. And what I love about music is it connect people regardless of color, regardless of your title. If you put on one song in a crowd, it don't matter who, what you getting up and dance. We wobbling. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So keep
Mm-hmm.
bringing music, keep bringing the culture of music, keeping the roots of it, like where it come from, not just saying words, but words that actually tells a story. That's music to me in my book. So what would you like to say, Ray, to this audience? Inspire somebody that's watching you, because y'all are veterans, your fathers, your husbands, but you're men. You understand? You're men that are doing something positive in the community to give back. What do you convey as your closing remarks? You, Corey Hill, but Ray first. What would you like to
Mm-hmm.
say? And thank you, Jenny. You're so right. And hold on, Jenny keeps saying, Jenny one of your number one fans? My
Corey
favorite
has
is
Jenny
a
is
Def
fan, which
Jenny
is
is my
good.
Major.
fan. Jenny is my partner. She's a good
Yeah,
lady.
that's what I say. I like Jenny. Jenny, you come on back on Tiffany Talks now. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now what you have to say, Ray? Starting with you.
First and foremost, I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to come here tonight. Because I will tell everyone out there, as independent artists, some folks will shoo you away. Okay. And so when you
Mm-hmm.
get an opportunity, this was an hour earlier than I thought it was going to be. So when someone gives you an opportunity to do something, you make the time to do it, you make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Second, I'd like to say it doesn't matter how old or young you are, don't give up on your dreams. You're going to get knocked down. Get right back up and keep riding. You can do it. Keep pursuing it. Sooner or later, somebody's going to hear you knocking on that door.
Right.
Thirdly, I'd like to say nothing to do with For You Productions, but to all the people in Louisiana, if you still have the leaking roofs on your home, okay, call 888 Roof Blue. Okay, Roof Blue. You have until October 15th. to get your reservation and to request a temporary roof on your house.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. One love. Thank you very much, Miss Tiffany. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. My pleasure. All the pleasure was mine. How about you, Corey Hill?
So first and foremost, Tiffany, like Ray said, I want to thank you for this opportunity to be on your platform and introduce ourselves to your audience. Because again, the independent route is very, very labor
Mm-hmm.
intense. And any opportunity we get to show ourselves and present ourselves, we eventually grow and accumulate a different fan base. So kudos to you. Really appreciate that. Secondly, I want to thank all of those folks that tuned in and all those folks that have been in the comment section, giving words of encouragement and telling us how great we are. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You can't imagine how much it means to both Ray and I, at this stage in our career, after coming so far through all of the Army stuff and dealing with a career over there where we had to put the music to the side. And now we're at a point in our lives where we can really focus on the music, and to be appreciated is absolutely fantastic. So we greatly appreciate that. And lastly, shout out to all my family members in Scotland Neck. 2 words, Scotland Neck, North Carolina. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born. It's about you. If you blink, you'll miss it as you drive through. But that's my home. That's where my family is. That's what everybody that I love is, along with being in Baltimore, Maryland as well. So thank you all. Appreciate everybody.
Well, Jenny Dean says, big shout out to Ray for believing in my Eagle buddy, Corey K. Hill, and knowing his beautiful talent. Then Eric said, my battles, you go, boy.
E, what up, baby? What up, E?
So we know you have fought battles, definitely, literally, on the field. And now you fighting battles off the field. But what I know for sure, once a soldier, they always a soldier. So you keep going on and you keep marching on for greatness. And I salute you and thank you again for your service. And when you get that Grammy, don't forget where you came. Tiffany Talks now. For
We're
a real
coming right back
conversation.
here.
and you know
We're coming
that.
right back
You
here
already
after the
know.
Grammy.
And
How about
thank
that?
y'all for being a
Yeah.
part
All
of
right.
this conversation. Priscilla said, we are here for you, brother. Priscilla Everett.
Yeah,
But
that's my
thank you.
sister. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being a part of this conversation. I can't wait to hear more great things about all the things that you're doing in the music industry, in your industry, in entrepreneurship. And y'all get those roofs. Y'all get those roofs in,
Yeah.
in,
Right.
in Louisiana. Get somebody you
Help us
trust
here. Get it.
so they won't take your
Yep.
money, okay?
That's right.
Trust me. All right? All
And one
right.
other thing, Tiff. One other thing.
Yes.
Shout out to
Okay.
my beautiful wife,
Yes.
Chanel Hill. Love you, baby.
There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Now, this has been another Tiffany Talks where real conversations are happening. This week, Wednesday is special because it's the birthday of Tiffany Talks. Everything starts with the start. And I just want to share my journey. My journey. A lot of times I don't tell what goes on behind the scenes. But if you want to know that you can do this, come Wednesday. I'm willing to share about this beautiful journey of the podcast world and all the places it's taken me. And I and you have been right along for the ride. I love you. Thank you for tuning in for this. We've had Corey Hill and Mr. Ray T, and they are for you Productions. And I thank you for tuning in tonight. Remember, we're looking for guests for breast cancer, our breast cancer special. If you know someone who has survived and want to tell their story and then got a great story, hit me up. Even if you know someone who has a great story, DM the information. I'll be sharing it at the end. Be blessed. And again, this is Tiffany S. Carter with Tiffany Talks, where real conversations happen every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you are a part of the conversation. Thank you. Be blessed. Have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Bye.